So this might be the last time that I will ever be in this room because I'm moving really soon. Due to the nature of the work, I basically need to follow wherever my company want me to go. So this time I'll be moving, probably in 2 weeks time, with hundreds more stuff in this room. Yay! I'll be moving to KL really soon, and soon we'll be in Kelantan. Let's get started with this room tour with tons of mixed feelings. There's still a lot of improvement that I wish I can make from this room, but I just don't have any time left. I need to film this before my roommate come back, so this is my room. Welcome. Wow, this is the smoothest transitions ever. So when you come into the room, this is what you'll be seeing. So for this side of the wall, I have the most ugliest part of my entire room. I really want to change the color of the door to a orange or a white, but I need to explain it anyway. This is the cap that my friends gave to me. Oh, it matched. So this is a bag that my aunt gave to me when I was back in Singapore. I don't have an unhealthy obsession over blue. Inside this bag, I basically placed every hat that I bought. I think I placed over 5 numbers of them. I have a beige color and a black color, which have a logo of New York City. Beanie, which I think is super cute. A bucket that was really unnecessary. Over the side, you see my little guitar, which is in black. That's basically it. Over the side, I have a 3-tire drawers that I bought from Lazada for about 150 ringgit, which is about 40 something dollar. I think it's pretty cheap and really good quality. This is where I kept all my skincare products. I have my SK2 facial treatment essence, my moisturizer, Claire's Rich Moist Soothing Serum. I freaking love to use this whenever I have like allergies on my skin. First at Beauty, their moisturizer is also a bomb, but I just finished using it, so you can't really see it from here. But that was my lifesaver. I can't go without them. For eye serum, I have the Clinique one, 2 types of toner, ultra facial toner. This is also from Kiehl's. Body lotions, which I think is really important for me since my skin is like a desert. But this one, it's not really moisture enough for me, but I don't want to waste it, so I use it anyway until I finish it, and I'll get something that is way more better than this one. And I also have my Laneige lip sleeping mask, a very important thing that never escaped from my life, which is this Feed & Heal Balm. I really recommend this one from Rock Skin Repair. I use it every night before I go to sleep. Just for your information, I have a really unhealthy obsessions over box. I think my mom gave me this unhealthy obsessions when I bought something. I found that the boxes is really nice. I will tend to keep it. So you will see a lot of boxes in this video. This is the boxes that I use to temporarily store my skincare. Initially, I want to buy something that display all the skincare properly, but I don't have the time to do so. Watching dramas. At the back, you can see a frame. It's at a little bit of green to this side of the room, which is something that I really like. Okay, let me interrupt you guys for a little while. This is a plant that my friends gave to me as my farewell gift, and I really like how it makes this entire section looks like. It's 100 times better. I freaking like this little thing. So yeah, let's go back to the videos, shall we? This is actually something that I got from my graduations. Kept it just as a memories. It came from graduations hat that you wear when you graduate. Some random earrings over here because I just want to display it here. A little bit to the left, you can see a Kiehl's paper bag, and this is where I kept all the skincare that I finished, but I can recycle it like the one from Kiehl's. All of this drawer is where I kept all my clothes. The first drawer is where I kept all my oversized t-shirt and just basically t-shirt. And over to the left, you can see where I kept all my medicines, just in case there's one particular night that I feel like I'm dying because I'm deaf coughing. This is the place that I can grab something to help me before I die. Situations that keep playing in my mind. For the second drawers is where I kept all the tops that I have when I go out. So the first drawers is what I will be wearing when I was in the house, and the second drawer is what I will wear when I go out. So I basically organize it using a lot of boxes. You might thought that I placed it really randomly in this drawers, but I actually have an organization to it. They're basically color orientated. First box is where I kept everything pinky. The second box kept all my black and greens. This is where I usually kept all my floral checkered top, which have a lot of pattern on top. Over this side have the rest of the top that are way more stiffer, or it positions way more better. My DIY stuff. Towel over this side. The drawers is where I kept all the bottoms that I wear in the house, like basically long pants, and then short pants over this side, all the skirt that I have, and the DIY skirt that I have. This one is from Forever 21. In the middle is also where I kept my hair dryers. And then besides the drawers, I have my little gold DIY lamp. If you guys are interested on how to make this, you can check out here. Right beside our little lamp is where my bed is. So this is the bedding sheet that I got from IKEA and goes to the pillowcase. And for this flamingo quilt cover, I got it from Taobao. I don't really recommend you guys to buy this because it comes up with tons of fastballs. So on top of my bed, I have a little display section. This is all the photos that I take with my friends with a Polaroid. And on top, I have a hanging shelf. This is where I usually place all my filming equipment, and it was not in positions because I am currently filming, if you don't know what I'm doing. A little notebook that I kept, another box that I kept, water bottle from Sephora, basically all the things that are black. It's me again, sorry for interrupting. As I was inserting clips about my plan just now, I was thinking about why don't I just insert this clip as well, just so that you guys can have a clearer imaginations on how I place my cameras and my tripod. So yeah, this is how I place it. Let's go back to the video. You'll be probably wondering where I kept all the clothes. If it wasn't able to fit the 3 drawers that you saw just now, I kept it all underneath here. Since the middle sections is where I place all my bras and underwears, I'm not going to show you the sections. And for the left is where I place all my bottoms, like jeans, short jeans, basically all the jeans. The right is where I kept the other tops that I wasn't able to fit in the drawers. So yeah, this is how I hide my gigantic amount of clothes. I also keep that body underneath. Now besides the bed is the corner that I love the most out of the entire room. This is what I called a clothing corner outset. So this is the trolley that I got from Lazada. I think it's way more cheaper than the one you get from IKEA. I bought it during a 11/11 sale, which is super cheap. I used to keep a lot of skincare stuff over here if you watch my previous videos, but it just got a little bit way too messy, so I kind of changed the purpose of this trolley. So let's start from the top. I have a light, which I talk about in tons of my videos. And underneath it, I have a box from Fresh. This is a skincare set that I bought, and I freaking love the box that it came with. Inside the box is where I kept all my memories, and underneath it, I have a few books just used to make it a little bit higher. Fake plant that I got from Shein, which is like super cheap. Underneath is just a box that I kept to make it a little bit higher. And then at the back here, this is where I kept all my hairbrushes. For the second drawers is where I kept the other jeans that I have that I don't really wear that much, but it's just look way more better. And then underneath it is where I kept a sweater, which is gigantic. I bought it when I was back in Korea. I don't want to hang it and eat a lot of my space. Besides it is other clothes that I plan to thrift flip, so I just place it here just to remind myself that I have other projects that is still ongoing. Today is the second day because your girl forgot to charge her cameras yesterday while filming this video, so battery dies after like half an hour after I filmed like a quarter of the sections of my room. So let's continue day 2. Another outfit, another hairstyle, another face, because your girl just don't feel like doing any of the makeup today. So this is the overall presentations of the room. First, you can see white fabric that I hang over here. It can be called a backdrop or just a background. I just think that having this white color can make this side of the corner much more attractive and much more vintage. And also, I was like trying to hide the aircon wire from the side. Everything that I hang on all of these walls are using hanger. I really recommend this like tiny little hanger. I got it from I think Shopee for a really cheap price. It will not cause a huge hole on the walls itself, unlike those nails, which I think is pretty convenient, and it's able to hold super heavy stuff. Plant thingy that I got from Shein, and this is also a plant that I got from Shein, and it really made this entire corner more of a green, so I really like it. So the clothing shelf that I got here is not the one from IKEA. IKEA is way more like shorter. I will link every single thing that I got from this room in the descriptions. If I didn't link any of it, just let me know. I'll try my best to let you guys know where I got it. And I display some of my favorite pieces. In the front is much more of a beige or a white color, and then at the back it goes more deeper. So yeah, this is how I organize my shelf. There's also a little tips that I wish to share with you guys. As you can probably see from this hanger, the side, it doesn't have those like band. In order for this kind of top to be hanging there, it will keep on slipping to the side. So I recommend you guys to buy this kind of like tiny little thingy. I don't know what you call this, but you can got it from Mr. DIY, so that when you hang this kind of top, it will not just slip to the side. Underneath this clothing shelf, I have 4 of this IKEA boxes. As I mentioned, I have a really unhealthy obsession of a box, so there will be still tons of boxes I will be seeing here. Another 2 shoe box over here. You can also see a little shopping bag over here. Inside the shopping bag, this one. How do you open this thing? Surprise, surprise! I can't even see my future, you know, but I can see. I just found that it's super cute. I place all my accessories here. This is where I used to keep all my masks as well as lipstick. Now if you guys know it, you can comment and steal everything from my room.